Hey guys, I just wanted to show you can actually get a great workout in at home. Some of the other videos I sent out, I was still at the gym. I want you to see that I can still do it even in a small space right here in my bedroom. So here we go. Make sure you warm up first. I've already done my warm up, so make sure you do too. All right, so first exercise is going to be a cross-country ski. And I'm going to do this for 30 or maybe 45 seconds. And I'll repeat all of these at least 2, 3, maybe even 4 times, and so will you. I'm just going to show you them once, but you repeat them at least 2 or 3 times. All right, so we go up and down. So I'm using my core, I'm using my lats, my whole body is working here. So you want to make sure your whole body is working too. Keep your spine long. And I have my band hooked up to the door. Now I put it on the opposite side of the door and I've locked the door so nobody accidentally walks in and then I go flying across the room. So you do the same if you're putting it on the door. Next exercise, swimmers. So I'm diving into a warm Mexico Ocean, I don't know. Anyway, it's where I'd like to be right now, but here I am pretending like I'm swimming. And I'm using big, long strokes. And I go bending my knees while I'm doing these, so I'm making sure that I'm keeping great postural alignment. Oh, feels good to dive in. All right. So the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to be using just a slightly lighter band. You may not need a lighter band. Now these bands that I'm suggesting you get that you can hook up to a door, you can also use them freestanding, not hooked up to anything, for various exercises like this one. So I'm going to be doing a lateral raise, one arm at a time, a little bend in my elbow. You'll notice my wrists stay nice and flat. So what you don't want is curling the wrist down. You don't want your arm locked out straight, or like mine, sort of bent backwards. So straight out, my shoulder blades are retracted. I'm keeping my core tight. If I start to feel it in my neck, I might take a little rest, maybe give myself a little less resistance by stepping over. Or maybe you need a little bit lighter band. Okay. So this is a level 2. The purple band on performbetter.com. You can get these. All right, so I'm going to switch sides. I'm going to step on the band again and come out to the side this way. You need a little more resistance. So notice I'm only coming to my chest level. Okay, I'm not going way up here. Okay. Again, reminder, keep a little bend in the elbow and keep the wrist super flat. Long in your neck. Again, if you start to feel it in your neck, maybe a little less resistance. Slow and controlled movements. Okay, so that's your single arm lateral raise. Jumping jacks, everybody's favorite. So we can go big jumping jacks. I recommend that. Heart rate will go up more. Okay, if big jumping jacks don't work for you, you can do more of a tap out. The idea is to get the heart rate up. It's a little HIIT, high intensity interval. That's what we're doing here. You could also do more of a jack squat. So sometimes that will work better for you in your body. None of that works. High marching is always a great option. High marching. Hear my heart rate going up, hear my breath. All right, so the next one, back slide. So we're using something slippery, okay? So this is a furniture mover, that's what I'm using. And on the carpet, it slides fairly well. So I'm sliding backwards. I'll turn a couple different directions so you can see. The weight is in the front foot, okay? So I'm not sliding backwards and bringing my body weight back. You might end up in the splits accidentally. That would probably be bad. Front leg. In my heel of my front leg. And you notice it's a slow, controlled movement. Okay, maybe I bend my back knee a little more if I need a little bit more stability. You could hold on to something while you're doing this. You could add weight if you have weights. I'm going to do the other side. So back slide. Weight is in the heel of my front foot. Slow, controlled movements. I know some of you are wishing I didn't bring my slides home and I didn't send this out in the video. All right, if sliding doesn't work for you, you have the option of doing simply a back lunge. If lunging with movement doesn't work, a stationary lunge. If that doesn't work, there's always squatting. There's always squatting. And most of you know your other modifications if, I keep forgetting to bring my tools with me, sorry. Most of you know your modifications if you need a modification, so if you don't, just let me know, okay? So here we go, sliding mountain climbers. So I'm gonna put these guys on my feet, and put my hands down in a push-up position, and I'm going to slide, 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 slide. I can go straight in, I can cross my body. Of course, you could always elevate your hands if this is too much for you in terms of your core or your back. But if it's not, then you come right into this push-up position, and you can even go out and in with the feet, or mix it up. Sliding mountain climbers. All right. And our next one, oh, a side lunge. Side lunge. All right, so for some of you, you'll need to simply separate your feet and go side to side. Side to side. Okay. Some of you will be able to step into the movement. Step together. Step the opposite direction. Step together. You can always add weight. You can always do a double pulse. Too easy? Do a double pulse. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. All right, that's what I have for you today. Repeat a couple, maybe 3 more times. You'll get a great workout in. Let me know how it goes. Definitely want to make sure you stretch. So I'm going to bring over a little chair here so I can do a couple of stretches. One for my hamstring. Foot up, long spine. Hinge forward. You'll notice I'm not turning away from the stretch, but we will be doing one where we do. This is my hamstring. I'm also not rounding over. Tall spine, hinge from the hips, and then we do the other side. Deep breathing. All right, so this is intentionally turning sideways to the chair, and I'm trying to get the inner thigh now, okay? So hamstring, face the leg, inner thigh, turn away from the leg. My standing leg, I'll bend it a little bit, and then I hinge forward from my hips. And this again, I'm not rounding the spine. Hinging forward from my hips, inner thigh. And then I'll do the other side. Again, hinge from my hips. Not my waist, so I'm not rounding the spine. All right, I worked the shoulders today, so I'm going to stretch the shoulders and the chest. Hands clasped behind you. I always like to add in that neck roll. It just feels so good. But again, just the front plane, ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder, chin to chest. Oh, that feels so good. And we did a lot on the hands today, so maybe stretch the wrists. So you can do that freestanding. You'll just take the palm face away from you and catch the fingers, and then pulling the hand and fingers back towards your wrist. I like to keep a little bend in my elbow when I'm doing this. And the other side. And again, you can see just pulling the fingers back towards my wrist. But carefully, be very careful. And then we can do the opposite. So elbow is not locked out and then goes backwards, so watch out for that. A little bend, just soft elbow, and then the hand opposite direction, you can see, pulls back towards the wrist. And we'll do the other side. All right, let me know how it goes. So, yep, you can do a workout anywhere, my friends. Enjoy.